Hi everyone! I'll put you guys down right here. I know this is gonna look kind of weird and funky, and just bear with me. Oh, dropped you guys. I am actually broadcasting through my phone, which is gonna be a little ridiculous. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to go a little bit higher. Whoops. Okay. Higher and this. That looks kind of weird. Anyways, so the point is that we are. Well, this is MK Trill. If you guys haven't seen his channel yet, he broadcasts a lot of gaming stuff like GTA. I think I might have to turn this around because this is in there. But he broadcasts a lot of GTA, Call of Duty. We've been broadcasting a lot of Fortnite. I guess he hasn't been doing the broadcasting on Fortnite, but I mean, we do play a lot of different games. So we're both gamers. So yeah. As you guys see the title, we are actually unboxing the Bokksu product today, and I'm actually really excited. This isn't my first time unboxing this. It is my first time unboxing it live.
If you guys don't know what Bokksu is, it is a company specifically from Japan, as you can see. They give us a bunch of snacks so we can try out. That's like authentic Japanese snacks. It actually comes from Japan. It's not like American snacks that are supposed to be Japan. And here's a little pamphlet of what's inside, where it comes from, and all that jazz.
Exactly. So, I mean, it's not my first time unboxing this. It's not our first time unboxing this. This has been going on. I've been, when did I start? Like last year.
Has it been a year?
It hasn't been a full year. But it has been roughly around six months. And all of the boxes have been amazing.
We're not sponsored by them, by the way. We just really like their products.
We're not sponsored, although it would be awesome to be sponsored. But we're not sponsored. But definitely, if you guys are by any chance interested in trying out Japanese snacks and want to, just eat Japanese snacks, because this is just all about Japan. Oh yeah. Anyways, that's for me. But so yeah, definitely check them out if you are interested. You can also, I believe they give you an option for just buying one box. Or you can subscribe to them and, pay monthly and get a box every month.
Or you could individually buy a product. If you like one thing, which we've done.
Yes, so we have done many times where we've bought the, like different types of snacks that they sell. They actually have their own little market online, and you can buy them individually. Or if you want to buy a whole bunch of just the one snack, they give you an option for that too. Yeah, they're actually really awesome. I love the fact that like every month they do like it's like a season stuff. So like the month of February, it was all dedicated for Valentine's Day, or like in December it was like Christmas. Well, I don't remember if it was all Christmas, but it was like December and January it was all wintry stuff. So they would have a lot of winter products. So
you know what today is?
Today, I believe, is flower viewing, right? The cherry blossoms or something?
Hanami Festival. Yep, yeah. That's the Sakura, aka cherry blossoms season.
Yeah, so I'm not like completely 100% sure about like what's going on in Japan. But I do know that they have a season, which I believe it's the, all of April, where they have what's called a flower viewing. And it's when the cherry blossoms are actually, like all the cherry trees, their flowers are in bloom. And as you can see through this picture, it's, they're all in bloom. So it's really nice. I really, really want to go to Japan. Like, I really do. Japan is like my number one place I want to go to. Yeah, so why don't we just get started on this? And
You read it?
yeah, okay. So what I like about it is that about being subscribed to this company is that if you ever have like an issue or something, or you want to just reach out to the CEO of this, you can just email him and he will get back to you. He will actually have a conversation with you. It's not like one of those companies where they just automatically send you something. And there's a lot of companies like that, but no, he actually spends his time and replies to each and every email, which is amazing for a CEO. I mean, how many people that own their own companies actually take their time to reply to someone?
That's Japan for you, though.
Oh yeah,
Japan has been known to be an extra overly polite, and it's like they go out of their way to make sure you're good.
So I'm gonna be boring right now.
So we just lost connection for a second.
We lost connection. Well, I'm streaming. I mean, I'm streaming off of my phone, so this is kind of like. So, as we said it, or as he said it, it's month of April is all about the Hanami Festival. So which is flower viewing. And basically during this time, it says that it generally involves getting together with loved ones to enjoy sumptuous feast under fully blossomed cherry blossom trees. Wow, say that a lot of times. In parks throughout the country. Like I said, during this time, it's very well known for people to say, "Hey, let's have a picnic under the cherry blossoms." Or if you see a lot of anime, like those romantic animes, that's literally what all the girls want to do, is go with their boyfriends or, their husbands or whatever, to go have a picnic under the cherry blossoms. So it's very common.
So would this month be like their Valentine's almost?
No, I don't think so, because the thing is with the going to a picnic is just like a very romantic date, from what I've seen in anime. But then again, you can't really focus much on anime because it's a cartoon than when it's real life. So I don't really know. Don't quote me on this. I don't really know how it is in real life. But anime, they make it seem like it's like super important to do that because it's a special date.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, imagine seeing just an area full of just pink trees. I mean, that's amazing. I like that.
I think it'd be like the Tulip Festival here.
That's true. True. The Tulip Festival. Yeah, Tulip Festival is amazing.
Tulip Festival is pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. But it gives you information about it says Mount Yoshino in Nara, which apparently is most famous to going to flower viewing. So, according to this, it's covered with over 260 kinds of cherry trees.
I didn't even know there was different kinds.
I didn't know there was different kinds either. So there's over 260 kinds of cherry trees. And then in another place, it's called Hanamiyama. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at pronunciation Japanese words. I am practicing the language. I'm just not that very good. So it's Hanamiyama Park in Fukushima.
Hanamiyama.
Okay. So apparently that Hanamiyama is literally flower viewing mountain. So apparently this is also another popular site to go and see the cherry blossoms. Another place is the Imperial Palace in Tokyo, which apparently this location is the most romantic option you can take, because you take a boat out to a place called Chirorigafuchi. So which is like a moat outside the palace, apparently. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Going to a palace, seeing cherry blossoms on a boat. That's actually really nice. But yeah, so why don't we just get started into...
Yeah, let's go for it.
This stuff looks amazing. It's all pink.
I know, but it's all cherry. I'm not a huge fan of cherry, so we'll see. I'm gonna give it an honest shot. Yeah, I'm gonna give it an honest shot.
One of my favorites so far that I've actually experienced eating in snacks here, it has to be the strawberry chocolate infusion.
Yeah.
It is amazing. It's expensive. Well, I guess for a strawberry for just one single strawberry, it kind of seems a little expensive. But if you think about it, it's being imported from Japan and it's out of strawberry season. Like, it's not even strawberry season. You have to think, yes, the price is actually kind of... And they fuse it together. It's literally like, are you eating a strawberry or are you eating chocolate? Like, which one is it?
Yeah, it's weird. It's like, it looks like a strawberry through and through. Even when you crack it open, you don't see the chocolate, but it's in there somehow. Mm-hmm. It's like, it like grows that way.
So, do you want to go in order of...
Yeah.
Okay. So, the first one is called Handmade Sakura Candy.
Handmade cherry candy.
Handmade cherry candy. Let's see. So Sakura in Japan symbolizes ephemerality and the fleeting quality of life.
Ephemerality.
Yeah. So this candy that we're about to try, apparently it dissolves lightly on the palate. So they basically made it so it symbolizes like the sakura that fades away at the end of the season. So like it fades away.
Okay.
So let's try it out. It's these little candies right here. I don't know if you can see it. Please. And I'm actually excited because so far all the hard candies that come in pouches like this, I've loved. For the summer. Yeah, see, it's been since like August because I've had them in August for my birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So here's...
Got it. So it feels almost like gummy, but hard. I guess the closest thing to this would be like Now and Later.
How do I do this? Oh, where's the camera?
Down left.
There it is.
It's kind of like a Now and Later, but really, really tiny. About literally yay tall. Definitely a hint of cherry in it. Mm-hmm. It tastes almost like a cough drop, but way softer.
Like a cough drop that doesn't have all the medicine in it.
Yeah. Non-medicine cough drop. Like the flavor of it, not so it doesn't, clear your breath or your throat or anything, but it has that kind of hint, like it could be a cough drop.
So as I'm, sucking on the candy, I feel like little bits in there, and I was reading as I'm feeling that, apparently there's some preserved sakura in the candy. So I'm like, what the heck? I look at it, and yes, there's little bits of red in there.
Oh yeah, I just felt one right now. Yeah.
So, according to this, it says, this traditional... Okay, so it says sweet and floral cherry blossoms are harvested and prepared by pickling and drying the flowers in salt.
Interesting. So we're eating cherry blossoms, not cherries.
Mm-hmm. So... Apparently, this is a traditional method preserved with the vibrant color, and the flavor of the sakura. So that's why it makes the candy taste like that.
So it's not really a cherry, but it's still kind of cherry. Interesting.
It's actually really good.
Also, it doesn't melt in your mouth the way I thought it did.
Like,
yeah, I thought it was gonna be like the what can I put it as? Like cotton candy kind of a thing. Where it literally just melts away. But no, this is just a hard candy.
I knew it was hard candy, but the picture made it look like it was gummy. But I'm like, I knew it's hard candy. Well, this is taking a little bit to
I'm gonna just destroy mine.
But yeah, that's what these are.
So I bit into it, and biting into it almost tastes like what I would imagine a cherry blossom to smell like.
Really?
Yeah. Like it tastes like a rose smells but cherry.
Mm-hmm. It does.
That's weird. It's weird to explain, but
okay. The next one is called Spring Sakura Senbei.
So you hear the word sakura a lot.
Yeah. Sakura Senbei. So this one we each get one. So here's that.
That was like a cake thing.
That's not it. Okay. This one. So this is oh yeah. So the first product I like this thing because they tell you where they're from in the region, and in the booklet or in this little pamphlet, it gives you a map of where each of them are from. So the first one, the hard candy, is actually from Kyoto. This one that we're about to eat is a product of Hokkaido. And this one is actually a thin cracker. And
it almost looks like a cookie from.
So this one also has preserved sakura blossoms, and it has mirin, which is sweet sake, and squid.
That is an interesting combination.
So
it's gonna be alcohol / seafood /
yeah.
flour.
So another thing that if you guys end up wanting to subscribe or just to buy a box from them or a product, they do let you know if it contains any allergens in it. So like this one, if you're allergic to mollusk or shellfish, don't eat this.
Oh, there's two of them in here.
Are there two things?
Yeah,
crackers? Oh, interesting. In that case, give me one. Not open the other one.
So that's what they look like.
Oh yeah, so the packaging was like this.
Oh, smells. You can smell the seafood.
Well, I'm holding it upside down. If you guys can read Japanese, this is what it says.
If you can't read it, that's still what it says.
That's still what it says. And then, obviously, this is a little cracker.
Smell it. You can smell the seafood.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Okay.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay, so the squid is not a very strong flavor.
Not at all. It's there.
It's a hint.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hint of squid.
But I taste the squid more than the cherry.
Yes. So far, I'm not tasting the cherry.
Right. But it's not strong.
Okay.
It tastes kind of like seaweed chips or something.
So this one, it says that the squid is the main ingredient.
Mm-hmm. It tastes kind of like seaweed chips.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the best described. I like it.
Mm-hmm. This is actually pretty good. I would definitely recommend this. If you're not allergic, first of all. If you like seafood stuff.
It's crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a very thin.
It has the texture of a corn nut.
Yeah. So it's like a very soft corn nut texture into a cracker form. That's very. It tastes like a squid, but like a very soft hint of squid.
Like I said, if you ever had seaweed chips, that's what it tastes like.
Like the nori. Nori chips is another name for them. Well, it's a Japanese name for them. Yeah.
Yummy.
So apparently the sakura flowers are pickled in this.
So, first product, I would say, I would rate it maybe a 3 out of 10. Just because it was a very faint flavor, the little candy.
Mm-hmm.
And this product, I'd say 5 out of 10.
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily order it myself, but if it comes along with the, I get it and eat it.
Oh, I definitely order it. I would definitely order.
would?
I really like this. I don't know how I would be able to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. Because I'm a big fan of Japanese snacks. So I would rate them all like, hey, I love them.
All of them.
Okay, not all of them. There are some that I'm like, oh.
So after effect of it, I kind of feel like a warm sensation in the back of my throat.
Because of the sake.
It might be because of the sake.
But I don't taste it.
You don't? Maybe it's just me then.
Maybe. Because you don't drink alcohol and you don't drink sake.
I definitely don't think so.
I mean, I don't really drink. Okay, I don't drink sake. I've only drunk it once.
I've tasted it.
But
no, it could be in my imagination too. It could be the spices.
Yeah.
Like
So,
whatever they use as a spice.
I did mention that if you're allergic to shellfish or mollusks, don't eat this. But also, it does contain wheat and soy, so you can't eat this either, or fish. If you're allergic to fish. So the next product is called Kaki no Tane Plum Shiso.
Translation? Subtitles?
Subtitles. So, Kaki no Tane is a classic Japanese snack mix of crescent-shaped senbei and peanuts. And senbei is like crackers, because we just had a senbei.
Okay. That's gonna be more like corn nuts. Sorry.
So the shiso is perilla leaf. What is that? I have no idea. If you guys know, no, good for you.
Wow.
Because I don't know. So yeah, so I guess it's just a mix of like crackers and peanuts. So basically like some snacks that you find in the bar. So that's these right here.
That's a big bag.
Is it? Yeah, those are it.
So this keeps sliding out of my hand. Then be it.
So this one is a product for Niigata Prefecture. If you are allergic to eggs, fish, peanuts, wheat, and soy, can't have this.
I think we've had one of these before.
We've had something similar.
I don't think it's senbon or sakura flavored, but
Oh, this is plum.
wow. Well then.
So this is gonna be a little bit of spice, like spicy. It has pickled plum. If you want to start opening it, pickled plum, the perilla leaf, and paprika. So
wow.
Yeah, so I kind of figured. So this type of snack is basically what you would pair up with, like, if you're drinking beer. So basically like kind of like bar nuts. If you're from the States and you know what that is. I don't know if anywhere out of the States.
I can't open it more than that, so.
Okay. All right. So the little senbei cracker things, they kind of look like this. They're like little crescents.
They feel a little hollow inside, so like little puffs.
And then you got the peanuts. You guys know what peanut looks like.
Yep, we've had this before. Oh, it is spicy.
Yeah, it's spicy.
They're not super spicy. I'd say probably.
It's like a 2 on a scale.
Yeah, probably like if you over pepper something, spicy.
Yeah, it's like a pepper, not like a chili.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not like you need to get a drink after this. And we're not like spicy eaters much, so.
You know, there was a little wedge there.
Oh, shut up.
Either way, that's still hard to open. So there we go.
I don't like the aftertaste. I couldn't describe the aftertaste.
I kind of want to eat it with a peanut. Because the peanuts are there for a reason.
But the aftertaste tastes kind of chemically. To me.
To me, it just gives me a little tingly, like a tingly feeling on my tongue.
I'd say like a 2. I'd rate it a 2. I'm not a big fan of it.
I mean, I'll eat it.
Well, then you can have them.
And yes, I will. This is how we determine who gets what.
Yep.
So these are mine.
So me and her have a very different taste of most things, most of the snacks. So half of the things she'll eat, the other half I'll eat. It generally works out that way.
Oh yeah, it was like when was it that it was all about matcha?
Oh yeah, I don't like matcha.
It was all about matcha. I think it was like
2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, it was like November or something like that.
Was it November?
Because October was all about like persimmons and
pumpkin.
No, we didn't get pumpkin. No. But it was about like persimmons and like another like fruit. And then when was it? It might have been like September or something. Because it was the season of matcha, and matcha green tea, powdered green tea. He does not like it.
I don't like tea, just in general.
He doesn't like tea. He doesn't like matcha, obviously. But it was so funny because every single snack in that box,
it was like 95 or more %.
It was all matcha. And he had like two different snacks, and he just started getting a bad stomach ache. And I'm like, okay, apparently this month's is all mine because I love matcha. Like, there's this Asian store, or like this Asian supermarket that I love getting, like the matcha puddings. I love the matcha ice creams, and I just like I just really like matcha. Anyways, speaking of something else, because this is mochi.
Mochi's okay.
Mochi's okay. If you guys had mochi,
Mochi's it's like a rice ball.
So mochi is a rice cake. That is, right. It's a rice cake. So I don't know if you guys have ever like wondered what mochi was and decided to like, hey, I'm gonna YouTube it or watch videos of it, right? So basically, how they prepare it is like they pound this like rice. I guess it is like I don't know. It's like a how do you say masa in English? Like a dough, like a rice dough, and they keep pounding it. And so they end up with something like extremely squishy. So
it's that.
Yeah, it's like a gummy.
Yeah, it's almost a little. It's like a soft gummy bear.
Mm-hmm.
Super soft.
So this is what the packaging looks like.
Focus right. And this is what the product looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Super squishy.
So this is a product from Nagano Prefecture, and I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing these right. And if you're allergic to soy, don't eat this. So according to this, it actually explains what it is. So mochi is a traditional Japanese rice cake made by pounding steamed mochi gome, which is glutinous mochi rice. Yeah, that doesn't explain what mochi is. But so it says it's being sweetened and flavored and rolled in rice flour to keep it from sticking.
Is that the white powdery stuff on it?
I guess.
That's sugar.
So mochi is a classic Hanami snack, which is, flour viewing, as we said in the beginning. Oh, I love mochi. They make mochi ice cream too.
Mochi ice cream is good.
Mochi ice cream is pretty good. I like the strawberry.
So this tastes like it tastes almost like
It tastes like Play-Doh.
No.
Like
it tastes like marshmallow. That's actually the consistency of marshmallow too.
Yes, it is a consistency of marshmallow.
But it kind of tastes like a marshmallow.
To me, it tastes like a cherry Play-Doh.
I've never eaten Play-Doh, so I don't know.
I've licked Play-Doh when I was a kid. Not eat it, licked. But yeah, I don't know. To me, it tastes like that.
It's up.
Gross.
I was gonna say it is rice, and rice tends to be flavorless. Like I said, it's not a huge smack you in the mouth flavor. It's more like a dull flick you in the tongue flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's there, but it's the powder kind of a little too much. Like in my mouth, still feels a little powdery.
Not me. I think it's because I was like licking it in my mouth.
That is weird.
Well, I'm trying to savor it. Okay, I love mochi.
I love chicken, but I don't lick it.
All right, so next product.
Also, soda tastes really weird after eating that.
Okay, so this one there. Wow, this does not look appetizing. So this is called Sakura Karinto. It is a product from Hokkaido, and it contains wheat and soy, so you can't read it or you can't eat it.
If you're allergic,
to the stuff,
I could eat it.
I think the only thing I'm allergic to is cinnamon, and that's it.
I don't think I'm allergic to anything. I've never found anything I'm allergic to.
So Karinto is a traditional fried dough snack, popular throughout Japan. You know what you know what they look like? Like those
Yeah, I think I was holding it upside down. No, I wasn't. Like what?
They look like those pizza little roll things.
To me, look like pretzel rolls.
Like those pretzel, yeah, the pretzel the pretzel pizza roll things that they have that they sell with the chips. They're like the little rolls. They're cylinder like that.
It smells alright.
So let's see. Anyways, so they have a subtle sakura taste to them, and it's less sweet than other types of karinto. So let's taste.
The mochi, I'd rate that one as like a 6. I still don't know if I would order it. Well then,
you get 3.
I guess I get 3. I still don't think I'd order it myself. But again, if it's there, I eat it.
This is what they look like.
Show the back.
Oh yeah. So this is what they look like. This is the back of mine.
Can't really tell. It's kind of hollow. Like
yeah.
It's like it had air bowl.
Okay, I did not expect it to be sweet. I expect it to be like where they said a hint of sweet.
It tastes.
Oh, what does this taste like?
I don't know, but some kind of cookie or bread or.
I just realized. It tastes like it has cinnamon in it.
That might be what I'm tasting.
And if it has cinnamon.
It might.
It has cinnamon in it. So.
This is funny. This is the only product you've ever had that has cinnamon. And we literally, I mean, like I said, we've had this for almost a year. It's literally the only time we've ever had cinnamon in it. She just mentioned she was allergic to cinnamon. The one thing she's allergic to. What does she bite as soon as it? Cinnamon.
It's not a lot, but.
No.
No, I'll power through it. So if we end the video early, I'm sorry. You'll know why.
It's her fault.
My fault. I love these things. The next ones are my favorite. I love them. We had them last time.
But then be it.
So these are called Super Mucho Plum Potato Sticks. And these potato sticks are awesome because they're like
sweet potato, right?
Oh yeah, you didn't like the sweet potato from last time, huh?
That's another thing I don't like is sweet potato.
These are my tongue is itchy. Japanese plum.
Okay.
And
I'll give it a try anyways. Which one is it?
It's coming 2. Let's open one.
Okay.
So
this is the product.
Okay, so before you open it, there is a way you open it.
I see that. It actually has a picture.
It has instructions on how to open it.
So you open it kind of like this.
So I wonder if you have to shake it first, because I know that there's one in Korea that you have to shake and then you open. But it doesn't look like you have to shake it.
So, which way is up?
I cannot read Japanese. Oh, here.
There it is. Yeah, I just saw it. Okay, ready? Or do you want to read off what it is?
So these thin, crispy potato sticks are bursting with flavor, like an ode to the Japanese plum tree. Every bite carries the floral notes of plum blossoms, the sourness of umeboshi, which is pickled plum.
That's gross. That sounds so terrible. Pickled plum.
That's what it is.
That's an interesting smell. You don't have to open that
one. No, I'm just looking.
Oh. I'm like, I don't have this one open, and I'm probably not going to eat most of it. So it ripped kind of
And
weird.
this is apparently a slim bag.
Yeah, I would say so.
So that means that they sell them in bigger packages. And I thought this was a big package.
So, they look like little fry.
They're like little French
hash
fries.
browns?
Yeah, they're like little French fries. Let's see if I can grab them.
Not bad, not bad. I'd give it a 5. Again, the aftertaste of the plum I'm not liking.
I really like these.
I love the crunchiness. I love the initial flavor. But the aftertaste is what gets me.
The ones from last month, I think, were like honey and sweet potato.
Oh.
2 things you don't like.
Yeah. It's just not like I don't like a lot of things, but I swear most things I'm okay with.
Yeah, he's not that picky with food.
Yeah, I'd give this a 5.
I like the sour and the sour taste.
Yeah, I like everything except for the aftertaste.
Oh, well, I guess let me stop eating them before I can taste the aftertaste, because I can't taste the aftertaste because I'll keep eating them.
Should be able to taste them out.
Tastes the same to me. I like these.
To me, it's the aftertaste tastes like cologne would smell.
Oh, I forgot. These are actually a product of Tokyo, and they contain wheat and soy. Go Tokyo. My tongue still itches, by the way. Sakura chocolate crepe. This product is from Osaka, which is these little things.
This is a crepe.
It contains milk, eggs, wheat, and soy.
Look like little crystal light bags.
So let me show it up.
Or Kool-Aid for those people that do Kool-Aid. So what is it?
This is let's see, crepe last April. Oh, this much experience back. It's a wafer thin crepe and baked and rolled up for crisp layers. It's then enrobed in a decadent. I don't know how to put it. Decadent coating of white chocolate infused with powdered sakura petals for richer flavor and color. So it's pretty much like a Kit Kat.
Kinda.
Like a Kitokato. Oh no, this is definitely not a Kit Kat.
Kind of. It's like a Kit Kat with frosting.
Oh, I forgot to show it. Here's what it looks like.
Minus the bite mark.
Minus the bite mark.
It's delicious.
This is very delicious.
This is so far the best out of the whole thing.
It kind of has that hint of that strawberry chocolate fusion.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I'd give it a 9, actually. I would definitely order this again.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
They're like very thin Kit Kats.
Yeah. The texture stuff is like a Kit Kat. Except instead of the chocolate coating on the outside, it's a frosting coating. Which is a little annoying because it gets on your fingers. But
well, it's supposed
delicious.
to be white chocolate.
Yeah, I know, but I mean the texture of it is like
frosting.
Yeah. It's like a very soft. It wasn't like a hard chocolate, I guess.
Oh no.
What is it?
This one.
What is it?
It is Ebi Crunch Black Pepper. This is a product from Niigata Prefecture. Oh no, I was thinking of something else. Okay. Because there was a product that I did not like and you ate it. This contains milk, crustacean shellfish, peanuts, wheat, and soy.
So it's a lot of things you could be allergic to, potentially.
So this is basically like the other ones we had. Like these things. Going back to these. But
my hands are just slippery now. I can't open it.
They're a puffy cracker.
There it goes.
Okay. So ebi is shrimp. Fried shrimp. Ebi furai.
This is what the product looks like.
Well, it contains peanuts too.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. Like I said, it's like the other one that has peanuts mixed into it.
This smells like peanut.
Did you show the bag?
Yes. If not, here's a copy.
Yeah.
Interesting smell. Spicy corn nut.
A very spicy. Oh, not very spicy, but it's a spicy corn nut.
It's as spicy as like mild sauce from Taco Bell.
And if that's way too spicy to you, then that's what that tastes like.
Yeah, that's about as spicy as it is.
Actually, no. I just finished that one, and it was just like the first bite, and then everything else was just whatever. It's like pepper.
And that's a little bit stronger than pepper. It's about as weak as you can get a chili. But still be chili. Not like a bell pepper.
Mm-hmm. These are good.
They're very good.
I don't taste the shrimp in them, though.
No.
Wow.
Really, all I taste is the pepper.
I have a peanut. That is super salty. Salty peanut.
Yeah, peanut.
Okay, this one I'm going to have you eat first.
I can bit my lip again.
Just in case it contains... He keeps biting his lip today.
Yeah, I bit it like 3 times now.
So, yeah. Ebi Crunch. Yum.
I'd give it a 7 or 8. I would definitely keep eating that.
Next product is called Sakura Chinsuko.
It is shaped like a sakura leaf.
So this is a product of Okinawa, and it contains eggs and wheat. So this is a cookie shaped, or this cookie is shaped like a cherry blossom.
Told you.
So a chinsuko is, I don't know if it's pronounced chinsuko or chinsuko. It's a traditional cookie from Okinawa, and it's very popular as an omiyage, which is a souvenir gift.
This is a souvenir? I always thought souvenirs are something you kept.
Here's mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does graham crackers have cinnamon?
No.
Because it tastes like a graham cracker to me.
I don't like it. To me, it tastes like those the texture is like those cookies you like that your grandma makes. I do not like that.
It is a very fluffy but crunchy cookie texture.
Oh, there was another package?
Yeah. So yeah. So like I said, it tastes kind of like graham cracker if you fluff it up a little.
Like a fluffy graham cracker? Graham cracker. Well, you can have the other one if you want it.
Okay.
There's more mochi.
You can have those.
Oh, these are good. I mean, they look tasty. Alright, well, that's a product for him because I'm not a big fan of the type of cookies that he likes. And they're very similar to the cookies that his grandma from El Salvador makes. So, and I don't really like those type of cookies. So,
I do. I'll eat them like all day, every day.
Sorry.
Again, me and her have very different tastes in food.
Yes.
Oh, we're to that cookie that you just pointed out.
Yeah. And then, yeah. So, The next thing is this little round cookie. If you want to show it to the world, it's called a cheese okaki plum flavor. Okaki is a type of rice cracker, and it has cheese in the middle, in the center, and let's see, it has pickled plum again. So I'm noticing that sakura and pickled plum umeboshi is very popular during this time. Because it's not just about sakura, it's about umeboshi as well.
Yeah. I don't smell it.
I just read onigiri, and I love onigiris. Onigiris are rice balls, for people that don't know.
This is just one product. It's like an Oreo cookie. It's stuck together. I thought it was two, like some other cookies.
Remember, they're not cookies. They're like...
I'm just saying. Don't correct me. It had the same consistency as, these things and these things.
And these things.
Yeah. Best way to describe it, it's a corn nut.
It's a corn nut with cheese.
Can't really taste the cheese, though.
I can. The cheese tastes like those canned cheese.
I don't really taste it.
Like a dried out canned cheese. And yes, we have canned cheese.
I don't.
Not us, but states have canned cheese.
Yes.
Nope.
Is that it?
No. Well, there's one more product in here, but it's green tea. Obviously, we're not going to taste it because we need to make it. And I'm not making the green tea.
And I'm not drinking the green tea.
But yeah, so... Oh yeah, so the ones we just ate, they're from Niigata Prefecture. And they also contain milk, fish, and wheat and soy. The green tea is called Spring Gold Green Tea. I can actually show it to you. What I like about each Bokksu is that they always send you tea.
Japanese people do drink a lot of tea.
Yep. So they always send tea, and they give me 3 packages. Sometimes 2, sometimes 1. There was one time that actually they sent me coffee.
Really?
Which was really cool. Because they also drink coffee out there. They drink coffee or tea. But yeah, it's cool because some of the teas, there was one that was like a flower, and I think that was for Valentine's Day. There was like a type of flower that they sent, and I'm like, well, how do you make this, right? I'm like, I don't know how to make this type of tea. I mean, how do you do it? But what's cool is that they give you instructions right here. They give you instructions on how to brew it. And the flower one was actually you can drink it cold, like iced, or you can have it as a hot tea. And they give you instructions on how to do both of them. So it's really cool. So same thing with these. I mean, these are basically like little packages, like normal tea. They're little tea bags, so you just put it in the hot water. But they also give you instructions on how to do it too. So it's pretty cool.
In case.
Just in case. But yeah, that's it. My throat hurts still, but I'm okay.
This Bokksu wasn't my Bokksu. Simply because I'm not a huge cherry fan.
This is my Bokksu.
So a lot of the stuff. So I don't like cherry. I don't like honey. I don't like, what else did I not like?
Matcha.
I don't like squishy food. I like crunchy. And I like flavorful and sweet things. So things like matcha. Matcha's okay. But it's generally kind of flavorless to me. I do like these things, as you saw me eating again. Simply because they're crunchy and super flavorful.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
box is, I guess it was about a third delicious stuff.
Yeah, like you're still eating those.
Yes. Yes, I am.
You can have the other one if you want. I like them too, but you can have
I
the
just
other
bit
one.
myself again.
But yeah, I would really recommend this company if you really want to try some Japanese snacks. Like I said, I really love this company. They're on time when it comes to sending the shipment. And I've only had one.
Except for that one time when they had the tsunami.
Oh yeah, except for that one time where they had that tsunami,
But they
and
messaged you about it, didn't they?
they did. That's what I love about this company. It's the fact that if they are having some delays, they will email you and say, "Hey, we're sorry, but we're having a delay due to weather or due to
The tsunami.
so due to different things that can happen." I mean, for goodness sake, you're getting a box full of snacks from across the world.
Like literally.
And yes, it does take. I mean, obviously, if you're getting something shipped from that other side of the world, it's gonna take a while.
It takes roughly about a month, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So we ordered it, and it took about a month for us to get the first box. So right around the time they charged us for the next box is when the first box showed up, and it takes so long because one, they got to prepare it. Two, it has to go through customs. So customs actually checks it out and stuff. That's what they said. So sometimes, depending on custom, if they don't like something, it'll take a little bit longer. But for the most part, yeah, it takes right around a month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I've only had one problem where it was delayed, but it was so understandable because it was about the tsunami. I mean, me being ignorant, I did not know there was a tsunami happening during that time. So I reached out to the owner and and I told him, hey, I was just curious. I feel like it's been already longer than the time frame that I was supposed to receive this, and I still haven't gotten it. So, he let me know that, it's still within the time frame. They were still having some issues because of the tsunami and all that stuff. And, that he was telling me that if I don't get it within the 6 weeks, then to let him know again, and then he would be able to, send me another one or even refund me my money or something. But
but it got here.
Eventually. Actually, it took another week after I messaged them that it was getting there, and it was. I really, really do like this company. I know I've been saying this a lot, but I really do, because I have actually tried another company that sends me Japanese treats. I literally waited. So I ordered it the first month, got that month's box, and then I was subscribed to them, and I got I ordered the second one, and my second one never came. So I waited literally like 2 months into it, never got my second box, never got the third box. And then, when you're trying to contact this company, they just don't reply to you.
Mm-hmm.
And they take forever to message you back. And it's like, oh, well, we're sorry. We'll send you another one. It's like, okay, well, fine. Send me another one. But what's going to happen with the one that was, because they were sending me the one for the month after that, but not the one for that specific month. And it was funny because I remember it because the one I was missing was the October one.
I remember that.
It was the Halloween one. And the one thing I really liked about that company that I started off with, it was the fact that with every box that they sent like drinks. They'll send like sodas or they'll send juices or something. And I get it that when they go through customs, a lot of like the airports don't allow you to send liquids. So that could probably have been something that was struggling through customs. But at the same time, it's like just the way that they responded to me with, hey, I'm missing this. It's not here. What's going to happen? Is it possible to me, to get my money back? And they're like, oh, we'll just send you another one. And it's like, well, I didn't want another one. I just want my money back because it's been like 2 months already since I asked. And now it's like I'm paying for the next month's, So I had already made like 2 payments for 2 boxes that I've never received.
Yeah, they never got here.
They never got here. They're still to this day still haven't gotten here. And that's when I was just like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with this company, and I'm gonna try to see if I can find something else. It wasn't that cheap, but it wasn't that expensive either. It was definitely a lot cheaper than this one. I'm gonna say that, put it out there. But I think paying for what I'm paying for in this one is a whole lot better.
Yes.
Because the experience is actually a lot better.
Yeah, you get you get what you're paying for.
Exactly.
You buy cheap, you get cheap.
Yeah, and so I mean, I guess just with experience wise, I know there's a lot of other companies that are out there that do different treats like this, and it's amazing that a lot of the countries are out there willing to ship to other countries just for them to share their piece of culture.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I really love about it, is the fact that yes, I can, we can definitely read about Japan, and read about like all their different seasons, and what they all the festivals that they have, and all these other different things, learn culture wise like that. But it's also awesome to experience a little piece of Japan throughout their treats. And a lot of I've heard the saying where, like, share your culture through your stomach, which is food. I mean, think about it. A lot of people gather around because of food. And how better else to, learn about someone else's country than, sharing snacks.
What I really like about it is all this little pamphlet thing. It gives you a little information about everything you're eating. So it tells you where it's from. It tells you why it's shaped the way it is, as some of them told you. It tells you, it kind of gives you a little history on it. Like a very tiny history, but a history on it, And yeah, I really appreciate that, because it's not just going in blind tasting it. Mm-hmm. Even though we do try to taste everything, because you never know. Just because it says it's squid doesn't mean it's going to necessarily be bad. Like the squid and plum one, I actually kind of enjoyed. Even though I was just saying what a weird mix that is.
Exactly. And then, there was actually one mix that I was like, holy crap, I am not going to try this.
Yeah, there's going to be stuff you're not going to like.
Like the
everyone's different.
The one weird cheese puff that was like cheese mixed with chocolate mixed with who knows what else. I remember that. It was like 3 different like things. It was chocolate, like white chocolate with cheese, and it was a cheese puff, but it was like mixed with some like fish flavor or something. And I'm like, that is such a weird combination. Combination, not conversation. Combination that
conversation
that I really don't want to try. But I'm like, okay, other countries, like in our countries, we have different flavored things that you're like, what the heck? You know, or different things that we eat. So why not? I mean, you never know. Some people like I've seen videos of people eating like what was it, like the soy sauce with ice cream.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, if people are out there eating stuff like that, why not have a cheese puff that's covered in chocolate and cheese? And it turned out amazing. It was actually one of the really good treats that came in that box. So, I mean, just don't be afraid. I mean, yes, there's a lot of things that you have to be afraid of when you're eating stuff, that they're unknown. But, I mean, it's always in the experience with you're trying something new. You never know if you're going to like it. I used to be very picky when it came to trying new foods.
Mm-hmm.
Super picky, and I never would have eaten anything that I did not know it was. I used to be the type of person that would eat the same thing. Like, if I know what it is, I'll eat it. If I don't, like, I'm like, yeah, you can tell me what it is, but I still never had it, not trying it. Now I'm more like, yeah, let's go try this. Let's go try this. I'm down to try certain foods. And, my coworkers also know that, because, I have coworkers that are from different countries. I have a person that's from Greece. Filipino, China. I have Middle Eastern, from India, and it's like I've had a little bit of each of their food, and you know what? Where I am now is like I would have never thought I would have been like that many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually really happy, because now I get to like share the love I have for different people's cultures and share it with everybody that doesn't know about that culture and tell them, you know what, I had this from that culture and it was amazing. You have to have it. So I know I'm talking and talking and talking, but I talk a lot, as you can say. Which is funny because it's the total opposite of when I'm playing games. If you guys know and if you guys seen my other videos when I'm playing games, I'm not very talkative. But this is me being talkative and yeah. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know nobody's watching at the moment, but hi. I hope you guys enjoyed us reviewing this product with this, month's box. Well, next month's box. Technically it's this month's.
That wasn't confusing at all.
Anyways, I'm confusing myself. I'm confusing him. Well, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you guys, do end up watching this video, because if not, there's no viewers, then, well, I'm talking to myself.
Won't be the first time.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for joining me today. And I hope you guys liked the fact that we were sharing this.
If you do like it, let us know. We'll do it more often. Yeah. We get, like I said, we get these monthly anyways.
Monthly, yeah.
So we'll definitely do it more if you guys enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
If not, then we'll do it in private.
Yeah. Boom.
All right.
Yeah.
Peace.
So this is MK Trill. Go ahead and check out his video. Wow, that sounded videos or his channel. Oh, that sounded so like a YouTuber. I'm not like that. But yeah, definitely go check him out. He has he does a lot of broadcasting with different games. And
I'm a lot more lively there.
He is.
I'm kind of tired right now.
He is a lot more talkative in those videos, more than me. But yeah, go ahead and check him out. I don't know how to do a link in the description or whatever. But anyway, it's MK Trill, MKTRILL.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep,
no numbers,
no numbers, no nothing. But check him out, and definitely subscribe to him if you guys want to, if you like his videos.
I just realized we went to the game store to ask him about the new Mortal Kombat.
Oh, we never asked him.
We went to the game store today to ask him about the new Mortal Kombat. To pre-order it. And we ended up buying other stuff and completely forgot about it. We're gonna have to go tomorrow.
We're gonna have to go tomorrow.
Oh well, this is the life.
But yeah, well, thank you so much, you guys, for joining us. And like I said, check them out. And if you like what you saw here, let me know in the link in the description down below. If you guys want to see more videos like this, or should I just stick to not showing my face and playing video games quietly? Also, if you guys do play video games, let me know. What kind of video games should I try to play? I am willing to try anything that is, as long as it's not sexual content or scary. I cannot do scary, but he'll be willing to try it. So yeah, just let us know in the description, or not description, in the comments down below. What games would you guys want us to, try out and broadcast? Go live with, and also let us know if you guys like us, reviewing these boxes with snacks and, or yeah. So we'll definitely go with whatever you guys want us to do, and yeah. So thank you for joining us. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Because it is currently
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock here, so Pacific Standard Time. Anyways, have a good night, guys. Thank you for joining me, and